What's shaking, everybody? We're back. It's another edition of the Orange Bloods Texas Football Channel. I'm Jeff Ketchum, joined by DeMarvion Overshown, Texas linebacker, hopeful Texas All-America linebacker. We're setting the bar high this year going into 2021. It's our second show. DeMarvion, have you put any thought into what we want to call this thing? Because I've had some recommendations, but I'm curious. Does anything sound right to you?
I really haven't thought about this. Oh, man. I haven't thought about it.
Someone said the Demo Show, and it had a nice little ring to it, but I don't know.
The Demo Show. I like that.
It's got a little bit of a ring to it.
It do got a little ring to it, and it's catchy. The Demo Show, the Demo Show.
We could definitely make a jingle out of that for sure. We'll keep working on it, and before maybe this week is over, we'll have something definitive to call this. Let's just jump right into it, man. The last time we talked, you practice had just started. Now you guys are 4 practices in. I mean, the pads haven't come on. The hitting hasn't really started, although I think there's been some contact. How would you describe first 4 practices? Like, where do you think things are?
I believe the first time I talked to you, we had just finished day 1 of practice, and I said, like, it felt good to be out there. The energy was up, and I can still say that after day 4. It's been a hard fall camp. Everybody, bumps and bruises, but taking care of each other, and just going out there and everybody, the energy still being up. We put shoulder pads on the other day, and I just feel like everything is starting to come together even more now that the pads are on just a little bit, and then we'll go full pads on Thursday. So I feel like everything's coming together, the system, everybody's getting comfortable with the system, the playbook. So just seeing people out there starting to move around a little bit better, a little faster, just from me watching, I can tell that, like I said earlier, people is getting comfortable, and we really starting to, feel like ourselves and out there just playing football.
What's the buildup like? It's you guys going to pads on Thursday, scrimmage on Saturday, and then next week is kind of a continuation of this week in terms of the pads are on. There's another scrimmage. Is there a point where you expect to see the team start to hit a certain stride? Like, give me the point where you will start making some internally, you'll just start thinking like, yeah, this thing's where we want it to go. We're making real progress. We're good. Or is there a point where you would do the opposite, where you would go, whoa, maybe we should be further than we are? What is there a moment where that stuff starts to happen?
Not really. I know Coach Sark got a plan, and we go over different situations each and every day at practice. So just taking each practice and just putting them together and just building on each one, I feel like we're just going to get better over time as the weeks go by during fall camp. So really not that we should be at a certain point or we're doing better than what we should be doing. I feel like every day we're taking another step of being a team we know we can be coming into the season.
Is there a thing you think you guys need to do more than any other that can be done before you guys actually start to play? Like, just in terms of the team getting ready?
I think we're on the right track. After 4 days of practice, I definitely feel like, and then being the old head on the team and being in the past, I feel like we're definitely on the right track of getting to where we need to be. And we're at the point where, it's day 4. And like I said, people are feeling comfortable. I've actually seen a bunch of young guys, young bucks, as I say, feeling more comfortable than in recent years. So I feel like we're on the right track and above the expectations, what I thought we would be at only on day 4.
I'm going to ask you the same question I asked the first time we talked a couple of days ago, because I thought the answer was really interesting. If we're giving out a DeMarvion Overshown Attaboy Award for the first 4 days of practice, is there a name that comes to mind for you as someone 4 days in that's really been showing out?
4 days in, I had to give my Attaboy Award to Byron Murphy.
Really?
He's a stud. Just watching him live in person, seeing his highlights and just watching film. The guy's a stud. He's gonna do big things this year.
You're the same. Jake Majors mentioned him yesterday in kind of the same vein. So tell me, he is not, he's not one of these guys that shows up with the highest. He wasn't a 5-star. I don't think he comes into camp with the same kind of recruiting buzz that a lot of other guys, but that his name's been mentioned twice now in basically 24 hours. Give me what's happening? What's he doing that's got him even gaining your respect at this point?
Just the fact that I feel like he come in knowing that he wasn't that 5-star recruit that, you see a lot of players that come to Texas, 5-star, 4-star, just being that guy that's under the radar, the sleeper, and he comes in with that chip on his shoulder every day. I call him Lil Bo Davis. The guy, if you look at him, you're not going to say, oh, man, he a freshman? Like, when I first saw him, I was like, ain't no way, this a grown man. But just seeing him on the field every play, just seeing him chase the ball, throw off offensive lineman, get into the ball. He's definitely a slept-on freshman coming into this year. I think he's going to prove a lot of people wrong coming up this year.
Interesting. Suddenly he's a guy that I want to watch play a lot. Everybody keeps talking about him. I wanted to ask you about offense versus defense. It's a weird thing. If you guys have a scrimmage and the defense does really well, everybody comes out of it and says, oh my God, the offense, it's panic time. The defense did so well in the scrimmage. And the same thing kind of happens where if the offense had a real good day in a scrimmage or in a practice, there can be a kind of an overreaction that must mean something bad for the defense. It's hard for a team to practice against each other and both sides shine kind of at the same time. So what's the right balance for something like that in your mind?
I really take that as a compliment to our team and to the coaches, because, on both sides of the ball, you got highly recruited players. We all at the University of Texas. So, of course, the offense is going to win some days and the defense is going to win some days. So the fact that it's balanced out like that, I feel real good about the team, because, we wouldn't just want – we do when it comes to other teams. We want the defense to just dominate all the time, but we know that our offense is real good too. They got coaches that get paid just like we got coaches that get paid. They got Division I football players on their side, just like we got D1 football players on that side. So we know they're going to make plays, and we know they're going to have good days, and we're going to have days where we got to get back into the meeting room and figure out where we went wrong to get to where we need to be. But they also know the same thing. The defense is going to come out. We're going to have our real good practices where it looks like we're doing everything right and they can complete a pass or get a couple yards on a run. So I feel like it's a compliment when you can say that the offense had a really good day this day and the defense had a really good day this day.
You don't feel like you guys don't ever take it personal, or do you have to grow up and mature a little bit and realize, in the name of the team, sometimes stuff like that happens?
Oh yeah, I definitely take it personal when the offense comes out a little bit on top of us on the day. But we just know that, we have some good ball players on the offensive side. So, that's going to happen. We're not going to go 100% every day and win each and every battle. But I definitely take that to heart and come out the next day. And I tell the offense every day, y'all better be ready because it's our day today.
All right, DeMarvion, last question I wanted to ask you today. A little bit of insight into the linebacker room. Tell us about your guys, the guys that you're in the meeting rooms with, that you're practicing with every day. Can you give us like a mini scouting report of the linebacker room? What are the strengths of all the guys?
Strengths of our guys is we got some real quick learners in there, and our guys they're not going to shy away from contact, and we're going to find the ball, whether it's in the air, whether the running backs got it, we're going to get the ball. So just each individual in the room, we're going to come outside and work every day. You're not going to worry about this or that. We're going to come out there, no matter if it's 3:30 or 6:45. We know we got our goals set in the back of our locker, what we here to work on each and every day to make each other better, not just ourselves, but to push each other, because we know we got a lot of talent in the linebacker room, and it's fair game right now. So everybody that's coming to work every day, I know that about my unit. We coming to work every day.
His name's DeMarvion Overshown. This is his show. It's the Demo Show, maybe. I don't
Demo
know.
Show, the Demo Show.
We will do this throughout the season. We'll do this throughout the preseason, getting DeMarvion's updates and thoughts on practice leading into. I mean, is it fair to say this is the biggest season of your life so far? There's a lot on the line for you.
I say it's the biggest season because it's the next season.
Fair enough. Until next time, when we have the next most important show that we do, I'm Jeff Ketchum. That's DeMarvion Overshown. Thank you for watching the Orange West Texas Football Channel. We'll be back soon. Later.
Yes, sir.